We've been going through these past few weeks dealing with the daily updates about the virus itself, the pandemic. Now comes the time when the rent is due. And as you mentioned, that can be a stressful time under the best of circumstances. And, it's estimated that about a third of Utahns actually are renters. They don't own their own home. And again, today the rent is due. And it's a difficult situation at best. And so there's a lot of folks out there trying to figure out what to do, especially this is the first time it's happened since, the workforce has been scaled back in many areas. People have lost their jobs. And right now there is no statewide rent freeze or eviction moratorium. Governor Gary Herbert saying that nothing is off the table at this point. But right now, that's not part of the state's plan. Both the Utah Apartments Association and the Utah Housing Coalition, they're asking folks to pay their rent, but also the nonprofits are asking landlords to be understanding and to work with those who are hurting.
New evictions for April rent, I would tell every landlord, put that on hold for the time being.
We have a spike, in people who are homeless. It's going to be harder to contain the spread of the virus. You can't shelter at home if you don't have a home.
Yeah, just one more thing to be stressed about for a lot of folks out there. Now, for instance, the Utah Housing Association, they offer advice for struggling renters, and they urge you to ask if your rental property is covered under the federal CARES Act eviction moratorium. This prevents landlords in certain cases from trying to evict tenants who cannot pay. Communicate with your landlord about your situation and get that done as soon as possible if you haven't already done so. And make sure you document everything. Any sort of payment plan or rent deferral that is agreed upon, make sure you've got that documented and cooperate. Make sure you do your best to follow through. We've got more information, guidelines, places you can go, tips that hopefully will help on our website, fox13now.com. For now, we're live in Salt Lake City. Scott McCain, Fox 13 News, Utah.